Once again, in last video from the diagrammatic presentation of data, we have discussed how to draw one dimension diagram. In that, especially in the last one video, we have discussed how to make the population pyramid, how to show the profit and loss with the one dimension diagram is over there. In today's video, we are going to discuss two dimensional diagram is over there. In such kind of the diagram, where the value of height and width both are important, we will say that is called two dimensional diagram. In previous all one dimensional diagram, only the importance was related to the height only. As we have draw so many diagrams over there, there were no any change in width of the diagram, only the height of the diagram. With the help of the height of the diagram, we are showing the difference is over there. But in two dimension diagram, both are valuable, height and width both are valuable. So there may be three types of the two dimensional diagram is over there. One may be rectangle diagram, second may be square diagram, and third may be circle diagram. All these three types of the diagram have the importance in the two dimension diagram. So in today's video we will discuss three types of the diagram that is related to the two dimensional diagram. The very first we will having the discussion that is a rectangle diagram that is related to the two dimensional diagram. So I am having one example of the rectangle diagram, then we will discuss how to draw the rectangle diagram. The data is given, this question was for the family A and family B. Expenditure on food, cloth, house rent, education, fuel, and miscellaneous. Family A expenditure is 1200 in food, 800 in clothing, 600, then 400, then 200, and then last is 400. Percentage and cumulative percentage we required. Family B, this is A family and this is B family. Expenditure is 1600, 1000, 1200, 1000, 1000 and 1200. Next one is 800, 400, 600, 400. 800, 400, 600. Okay. First family have income is 4000 and this income is 6000. The data is given to related to the first one. This family have the income is 4000, 1200 expenditure on food. In clothing 800 expenditure, house rent 600 expenditure, on education 400 expenditure is over there, 200 expenditure on fuel and miscellaneous is 400. So the saving of this, that is 400, total is 4000. This earning of this is 6000, 1600 expenditure on food, 1000 expenditure on cloth, 1200 expenditure on HR, house rent, 800 expenditure on education, 400 expenditure on fuel, and miscellaneous is 600, and this also having 400 as a saving. So saving is both for equal for the both of the family. We are to draw a two-dimensional diagram is over there. So very first we will make the percentage of this 4000, first one 1200 divided by 4000 multiplied by 100, so percentage is 30%. Net 800 divided by 4000 multiplied, this is 20%. 600 divided by 4000 multiplied by 100, that is 15%. That is 10%. That is 5%. That is 10%. That is 10%. What the very first we have changes this into the percentage. Like this. 1200 divided by 4000 multiplied by 100, that is 30%. Similar. Cumulative percentage 30, 30 plus 20, 50, 50 plus 15, that is 65, then 75, then 80, then 90, and then 100. Second, similarly we will get firstly percentage. So the very first 6000, 1600 divided by 6000 multiplied by 100. So 27 approximately. 1000 divided by 6000 multiplied by 100, that is 17%. 1200 divided by this multiplied by 100, that is 20%. 800 divided by multiplied by this is 13%. 400 divided by 6000 multiplied by, that is 6.67%, approximately 7%. That is 10%. And 7% or 6%. Here we are adding 27 plus 17 plus 20 plus 13 plus 7 plus 10 plus 6. Okay. So both is 6.5 for getting equal result. Cumulative percentage 27 plus 17, that is 44. 44 plus 20, that is 64. Plus 13, that is 77. Plus 6.5, that is 83.5. 93.5 and 100. So we have drawn firstly percentage of this and percentage of this and getting the cumulative percentage. Now we are to draw the two-dimensional diagram. How to draw the two-dimensional diagram? 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%, 70%, 80%, 90% or 100%. Firstly, I should show whether it is included in our graph or not including. So we have to keep some change. This the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 0. Here 400, here 600. So for 4000, I am having 1. Suppose 1 inch. The width is 1 inch. Here we have to keep 1.5 inch width for that diagram. That is the basic difference. This is 1 inch and this is 1.5 inch. Okay. So height is equal, but width have the difference. This is 1 inch showing to 4000 and this is showing to 6000. It means 0.25 inch is equal to 1000. So this is a scale. This is a scale. 0.25 inch is equal to 1000. 0.25 inch equal to 1000. So this is 1 inch and this is 1.5 inch, or we may be having, this may be having 4 centimeter, this may be having, okay, no, we are having 4 centimeter. and 6 centimeter. That may be also. It means 1 centimeter is equal to 1000. So here 4 centimeter, here 6 centimeter. Now this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. First one 30, then 50. So 30 is food. Food. And in this 27 is food. Next one 50 cloth. So 50 cloth and 44 on cloth. So 40 and 44. So this is cloth. Next 65 on house rent. And this is 64 nearby house rent. So house rent HR. House rent. Now cut on education on 75. And this is 77. So this is education. Book. We have draw a book. Now fuel cut is 80%. And here the fuel cut is 83.5%. Fuel. Fuel. 90% cuts in miscellaneous. 93.5% is miscellaneous. So this saving miscellaneous. So miscellaneous saving this. And last one is profit. So profit. This is also profit. So this diagram will be called two-dimensional diagram, because here the height is same but the width is different. This is 4 centimeter width because 1 centimeter, our scale is 1 centimeter is equal to 1000. Here the width is 6 centimeter because our for scale is 1 centimeter is equal to 1000. So like this we are having two-dimensional diagram is over there. We are having some more two-dimensional diagram over there. This was the called that was called rectangle diagram. Okay. Now square diagram we will discuss. Another one diagram we are going to discuss, that is a square diagram. Second, suppose the data is given A, B, C, D, E. Data is 4, 9, 16, 25, 36. So square 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is called square diagram. For that type of the diagram, data is given. I have taken easy data. The data may be having some toughness also, no problem at all. Suppose this data shows 36,000, 2,500, 1,600, and last one is 900. Okay. To show this in two-dimensional diagram, firstly we are getting the square of x. 60, 50, 40, 30. Now we are drawing the diagram. We are drawing the square diagram. Suppose 1 centimeter is equal to 20. So we are having 3 centimeter. So first cube is 3 centimeter. This is square, 3 centimeter square. Second will be 2.5 centimeter square. Third may be 2 centimeter square. Fourth may be 1.5 centimeter square. So this is called the square diagram. If the data is given, such kind of the data is over there where the square taking value of the square is easily we can calculate the square, then we will having such kind of the diagram. Firstly we will having the square and having one scale. Suppose one scale 1 centimeter is equal to this. So we are having 3 centimeter here, 3 centimeter here, 1 centimeter is equal to 20. So 60 and 60. Here 50 and 50. 40 and 40 and 30 and 30. One more type of the diagram may be also having. That same diagram we can change in circle diagram. Circular diagram. In that kind of the diagram, suppose radius is important. In such kind of the diagram, the radius is important. Radius suppose we are taking 3 centimeter here, 6 centimeter is the radius, 5 centimeter radius, 4 centimeter radius, 3 centimeter radius. So first is 6 centimeter, then 5 centimeter, then 4 centimeter, and then 3 centimeter circle. This is 6 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 4 centimeter. That will be full moon. I have space, some less space, that's why my curve is not edge this type. So this is called circular diagram. So firstly we have the data. We will firstly calculate the square value of the data and we will decide what the value is 60. So we are having the radius of 6 centimeter, we make a circle. For 5 centimeter we make a circle. For 4 centimeter we may make a circle. This is called circular diagram. This is also a 2-dimensional diagram. So I think with the help of this video you may be learn how to draw 2-dimensional diagram. Thank you.